What's going on, everyone? Anthony Drew Gary here, host of The How-To Show, where we talk about optimizing life, money, and happiness one how-to at a time. This week I've got a special guest on the show. I've got a piggy bank, and this is my daughter Marin's, teaching her how to count to 10. Got the coins in there so that you can learn all of that. Good stuff to know. But we're talking about a piggy bank in the sense of an emergency fund, and I want to do an episode today to talk about the emergency fund that you may not know that you had. And this would be if you have a Roth IRA, you have the ability to consider that basically an emergency fund and truly for emergencies as a last case resort. So the way a Roth works, real quick, is that you take money that has already been taxed and you contribute it to a retirement account. The money grows over time, hopefully, and at the end, when it's time to pull that money out for retirement, you can pull it out without paying any taxes on it because you already did in the first place. And what is little known about the Roth is that that's generally how it works. However, if you needed to, you have the ability to pull out your contributions to your Roth, not the gains, just the contributions, back out of the account without any taxes and without any penalties because you already paid taxes on that money in the first place before it went in. I don't recommend that you do this in the instance that you just need a little bit of extra spending money because that's not what this is for. When you pull the money out of the Roth IRA, first of all, most of the custodians and the brokerages make it really hard for you to do this, so you really have to search for that function, or you may even have to call somebody. But when you do that, if you pull money out, let's say last year you contributed the full max, you contributed $6,000 to your Roth IRA. This year, if for whatever reason you found yourself out of a job or whatever the circumstance was, where as a last case scenario you needed some money, you can pull from that $6,000 worth of contributions because you put it in there, you already paid taxes on it, you have no more tax obligation to it, and you can pull it out of that account in worst case scenario. So the catch to this is that once you pull out contributions, let's say that they're contributions from last year or the year before that or from 1980 or however long the Roth program's been out, if you pull that money out, you cannot recontribute it as a past contribution. You can only put new money in for future years. And so the risk to this is that you lose out on the compounding nature of the stock market over time. But I want this to be a tool in your bag. If you have a true to life emergency and you have a Roth IRA, this could be something that could save you in the event of not having to go to a payday lender or any sort of really high rate interest or credit cards, anything like that. Just want you to know that this is an option for you if you come to that worst case scenario. That's going to bring this episode of the show to a close. I'm sorry that the pig didn't say a whole lot during this episode, but it looks cute. It's a lot cuter to look at than me. You probably stared at this nice smiley piggy face. If you liked what you were seeing, share the video with somebody who may get benefit from it, and hit the YouTube like button so that the algorithm knows that this is a video worth sharing. And if you've got any feedback or ideas for future topics on the show, leave me a comment down below. As always, you can check out the podcast by searching for The How-To Show. And if you need help selling your house in the Indianapolis market, I can be of service to you. Hit me up in the comments down below, or you can reach out to me at indiedwell.com for that. It'll be in the show notes too. Until next time, this is Anthony Drew Gary, host of The How-To Show, signing off.